Hello, IKCians. Welcome to the third season of TuneIn and the very first episode of 2023. So, do you know what's the topic for today's episode? Guess. Okay, let me help you. I'll ask our co host, JohnElvis Dsouza, Director, Learning and Development, to introduce the topic. But let me introduce JohnElvis to you. JohnElvis is associated with IKS Health for close to 8 years now. He has recently moved to Learning and Development team. Prior, he was with HR function managing organizational design and development. So, John, please help our listeners with the topic of today's episode.
Thank you, Deepti, so much. Hello, IKSians. It's absolutely a wonderful moment, and I to co-host this first tune-in program, this first tune-in session with for 2023. And yes, we are celebrating World Radio Day. And what is World Radio Day? So let me bring that to you. We all know that radio is a powerful medium, and we have all been listening to radio. Our parents, our grandparents, ancestors, all have been tuned into radio for many, many years. And since it's still there, bringing us together, bringing us the news, the fun, the entertainment, the maza, it was decided that in 2011 by the member states of UNESCO, and then adopted by United Nations in 2012 as an international day. So Feb 13th is what recognized as the World Radio Day. Yeah, and hence, as a powerful tool, we all celebrate this World Radio Day.
Thank you, John, for sharing this info with our listeners. So, John, you tell me what comes to your mind when you hear the word radio?
Well, Dipti, to be honest, I mean, when the word radio comes to my mind, it comes. I mean, various things come to my head. The radio jockey, the jingles, the music, the expert talks. But I think for me, it's more of the medium of entertainment, the medium of joy, and bringing people together through music, and that's what connects me a lot. Because I've grown up listening to the radio. I still listen to the radio while I'm heading to work, while I'm driving to work. So yeah, it's still a big part of my life. And about that, I love music. And talking about music, my friends, I mean, we have someone today with us joining in on this tune-in episode. He's one of our own IKCian. Put your hands together for Mahendra Singh Rajput. He's a revenue cycle officer, and he's been part of IKS for 1.5 years and about now. So, hello, Mahendra. How are you doing? Welcome to this tune-in episode.
Thank you so much, John. It's pleasure to be on the show.
It's our pleasure to have you on the show, Mahendra. John, this question is to you now because you have gotten Mahendra and you introduced him that he loves
Right.
music. So I'm asking this question to you, John. With the technology and new modes, what are your thoughts on listening to radio channels?
Yes, there are new technologies that have come in, the new modes that have come in. Today, you have music at your fingertips. You have the Spotifys of the world. You have the Ganas of the world, right? And you're always on the go at your fingertips, and you have the power to play your kind of music whenever you want, whatever you want, right? But my thoughts on listening to the radio channels is that we all should still be connected to the radio, because it has that nostalgia connected to it. You don't have the radio jockey on your Spotify and the Ganas of the world. You don't have the famous jingles of the world. You don't have the expert talks happening. The way we have a guest on our tune-in episode today, Mahendra. I mean, you would miss that on a Spotify and a Ghana. So I feel radio channels, for me, we all should still be connected to the radio channels, because you can listen to the voice of the RJ, you have the jingles, you have the music, and you have various important. Today radio has also advanced, because today they bring in so many experts, and there are so many talks which really benefit you as an individual in life, and you listen in. When you listen in, you can build your capability of listening carefully. We can build in your capability of being patient, and getting educated. So there are a lot of radio channels today. Almost every radio channels also looks at bringing in, um, not only spreading music and joy, but also spreading intelligence, knowledge, and a lot of information. So it's become very, very informative today. So, guys, let's ask our guest today on this episode, Mahendra, as to what are his thoughts and on the new technology. So, Mahendra, what do you think? What are your thoughts on the new technology and the new modes of listening to music as compared to listening to radio channels?
I think there are like various platform there nowadays on which we can listen to different genre of music,
Yes.
and we can curate our own playlist, the
Right.
song which we like. Uh,
Right.
and there are like so many YouTube channels and so many things are there nowadays,
Right.
which where we can go and watch videos and listen to music and any other information like news and etc etc. So
Right, right. So you're saying it kind of gives you the, I mean, the platforms today give you more flexibility,
liberty, yeah,
and
liberty and
you
flexibility,
can listen
I
to
guess.
music on the go, right? And the Gen Z likes that fast-paced life. Correct me if I'm wrong, man.
Yes, 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 correct.
'Cause what about radio? Do you still listen into radio?
Yeah, I not much, but while I'm traveling, that is the
Okay.
time I listen to radio mostly.
Okay. So you do listen into a little bit of radio, but you're more attached to the music platforms. We can take
Yes,
that, right?
yes.
Ah, that's nice.
Having said that, I think uh, radio has its own charm.
Mahendra, now this one's for you because you are from Gen Z and you said you love listening to music. So, which is your favorite song? Can you sing it for us? Like one stanza, please.
So we are talking about old times. So I'll sing uh, a old song. गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी, शराबी ये दिल हो गया, संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारों, संभलना मुश्किल हो गया, दिल में मेरे ख्वाब तेरे, तस्वीर जैसे हो दीवार पे, तुझ पे फिदा मैं क्यों हुआ, आता है गुस्सा मुझे प्यार पे, मैं लुट गया मान के दिल का कहा, मैं कहीं का ना रहा, दिलरुबा तू ये बता, बुरा ये जादू तेरी आंखों का, ये मेरा कातिल हो गया, गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी, शराबी ये दिल हो गया. Thank you.
Whoa, that was
Got it?
absolutely
Oh,
awesome,
that
Mahendra.
was
Absolutely awesome.
awesome, Mahendra.
You indeed have
Thank
a
you so
melodious
much.
voice, Mahendra. Well done.
Thank you so much.
IKS Health has so much of talent, John.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're going to make him sing another song later in the show.
Yeah. So, John, let me ask you, who is your favorite RJ?
Well, to be honest, and my favorite RJ, I have two, in fact. One is Amin Sayani, and that kind of brings out how old I am today because I've listened to Amin Sayani's voice and I love the way he used to modulate his voice. And today, I do love Rishike, and Rishike has an amazing bass and a baritone voice. So, Amin Sayani and Rishike are my two best RJs that I listen into.
If I have to ask you, John, how would you greet our audience if you were the RJ?
Hello, IKSians. Welcome to your first episode of 2023 of TuneIn. I'm your very own host and host and your RJ, JohnElvis. Welcoming you all.
Yay, that was good.
So, Dipti, over to you. Tell us, how would you greet our audience if you were an RJ?
Oh, so John, co-host is asking a question to the host. Wow. Okay.
Absolutely.
With this question, I just remember, Munna Bhai MBBS, the way Janvi Vidya Balan used to say, "Good morning, Mumbai." So even I would like to wish people here, like, good morning, Icasians. So I think we are coming to an end. This was a fun-filled session with the Jugalbandi between radio and the music platforms, listening skills. But yes, we won't just end it here. Mahendra will sing one more song for us. Thank you all. Stay tuned. Over to you, Mahendra.
मैं तेरी आंखों में उदासी कभी देख सकता नहीं, तुझे खुश मैं रखूंगा सोनिया। मैं तेरे होठों पे खामोशी कभी देख सकता नहीं, सारी बातें मैं सुनूंगा सोनिया। तेरे दिल से ना कभी खेलूंगा, सारे राज अपने मैं तुझको दे दूंगा। मेरी जान तूने मुझको पागल है किया, मेरा लगदा ना जिया तेरे बगैर। तू मान मेरी जान, मैं तुझे जाने ना दूंगा, तुझको अपनी बाहों में छिपा के रखूंगा। तू मान